gives us fairly a good summary of the whole thing. Now in this we saw what is Tyaga and what is Sannyasa. Okay? Renunciation and what is. One is giving up the, sannyasi has to give up the desire prompted actions. We saw that. Desire prompted actions. Sannyasi cannot have desire prompted actions. You need to completely eschew the desire prompted actions. And also Tyaga means giving up the karma phala. Karma phala need to be given up. This we found out. And the 10th sloka was an important sloka. Why? Sorry, 5th sloka. Because it says, Yajna dana tapa pavanani manishana. Good people, when they do yajna, dana, tapa. Tapa means austerity. Dana means gifts and other things, charity. And yajna is sacrifice. So our life should be lived as a sacrifice. Total sacrifice everywhere. We are doing it actually. Why? The husband or the head of the house is doing his sacrifice, going and slogging outside. He's slogging. And whatever abuses sometimes he gets, whatever scoldings he gets from the boss or the anyone, manager, superiors, all this. Because he has got a job to do, he has got to feed his family. The wife also does a lot of work in the house, does all the work and other thing like that. Again she is doing the sacrifice. Sometimes when she cooks and other thing, the husband and his friends, if they come, if he is any irresponsible husband who are not there in Bahrain, back home on top. Bahrain has got all the responsible people. So, the irresponsible one bring their friends suddenly and they will tell the wife, "Char log hai." The wife has to cook and do all this. And sometimes the Bakasur children also will be eating ravenous. As they grow up, they become Bakasurs. And they will be eating when they are 15 and 14 and other thing like that. Whatever you put on the dining table is finished within no time. So the wife will be left with yesterday's, day before yesterday's, 3 days before. Because the fridge Mahashaya is there. As our Sriniji pointed out, 1947, 1974, all those things will come out and she will start eating those things. And the great vibhuti called microwave is there. It will suddenly bring freshness. Because Lord in His infinite mercy to the ladies, He said, "Don't worry, my vibhuti will come and He will do that, you see. He will do all these things for you." So she has to eat, she is sacrificing. And children imagine that they are sacrificing by reading. Imagine, good imagination. We are also doing the yajna, you see. So we are sacrificing, not yet. Okay? Read your lessons well. So that is the sacrifice we are doing. Tyaga, actually, Tyaga, they are Tyaga, they are doing the Tyaga of the satsang. So that, but that's not the Tyaga, okay. So austerity is, if you listen, then it becomes austerity, tapas. Because it's difficult to listen, difficult to laugh, difficult to, But if you keep listening, that will be the Tyaga, austerity. So these are the sacrifices. Now charity, why should we do charity? Because if we don't do the charity, what happens? Everything will be anyway taken from us, is it not? Okay? Now, usko bahut deri hai. When we become 70, we will do Tyaga. Not possible. Not possible. The older you get, the tighter will be the fist. Tighter will be the fist. Yeah. Only Alexander was the only one who kept like this. I am not taking anything, he said. But we keep like this and go, but nothing is there in that monkey grip. Nothing is there. See? So, learn to give. But you cannot now give. You cannot give easily now. Because everyone is there to take, and you won't be knowing whether it is the right cause or wrong cause. The marketing is so superb now. They will be showing the poor child with beautiful pearl-like tears. Save me. The photograph comes to you. You feel heart is swelling with compassion, and you want to send. The child is having child is, whether it is alive or not also is not known. What child is not known, but it is all advertisement, marketing, to get more and more money. As Times of India once published, the charity money out of which commission is 90%. 9 out of, that means if they get $1 million, 900,000 is commission, you get $100,000. That's the thing. It's a big business it is. So charity is difficult. So only the known institutes like Chinmaya family or Satyasai family or Satyasai organization or Ramakrishna mission, very well known, trusted. That's the only place where you can give charity. Otherwise no. So charity. Individual charities, never. In our house one person came asking for water. Our house is at the end of the road and there is no other house and that whole road opening up to that road. Say 100 feet, 200 feet road. So when she came, I said no water. Because I wanted to find out why she came there in the first place. There are so many houses which could have given her water, but she left all the houses and she came here because she had seen me giving 20-30 rupees for the person who was carrying the bag right in the middle of the road. See? As I got down from the bus, Bangalore bus or something like that, she has seen me. So that's it. You know, people are trying to find out by asking for water and then try to find out how many people are staying there, this, that, and nothing, you know. Because of the highways and other things, these things become extremely difficult. So dana needs to be done with the discretion. We cannot have compassion and other thing like that. See? I saw to give you an example again, Malati's husband, Balakrishnan and myself were coming from Juffair and other thing. We saw a truck, trash truck, with the two, my bandhus from Kerala, were standing on the outside, what do you call that, footboard or bump. It was 12 o'clock, hot summer. So I was telling Bala, look at them, poor people. Bala said, that's right, poor people. But only here they will work. And if they go to Kerala, they will be holding the flag, red flag, and they will not work. That's the truth. See? Maharashtrians in Bombay, they won't work. Tamilians in Tamil Nadu don't work. And Keralites in Kerala, we in our house, we won't work. When we go elsewhere, we are forced to work. You know, that atmosphere makes us work. Because it's a foreign atmosphere. This is the thing. So compassion showing to them is of no use. I saw the diggers, so many of them are there, and you try to be compassionate to them, they will be the first one to avoid work. But they got a mukhaddam, the foreman, who is merciless. They make them work. This is human nature. See? The Arabic saying is there, when you are putting the bread to the dog, quickly take the hand out because the dog will be biting your hand. Yeah, not only it will take that, but it will also bite the hand. That is the experience of all of you. When you give, you will find that you will be always cheated, you will be duped, and you will be hit back. This is the experience. So that being the case, you need to be wise, not foolish. So wise means if you are doing the charity, sattvic charity, then only that is valid. If it is a tamasic charity, a reckless charity, and rajasic charity, wanting something in return, those are all wrong ones. So, fifth one says, if you do this charity, if you do this sacrifice, if you do this tapas, what is tapas? Tapas is tolerating difficulties. In the office you are doing a tapas, not closing your eyes, but you are doing all the work and other thing like that. Even when you get some harsh words and other thing, you tolerate it, you bear it, because that's the place. If you recklessly do anything, like one example is when your subordinate is being promoted, what you will do? Resign immediately. Because I trained him and he is now my boss, I am not. Actually that is beneficial to you, no? Why should you resign? You should be the happiest person and you should first distribute all sweets. Because he is the boss, now you can go home anytime you like. Because he has been your subordinate. You should be very happy about it. And he can also recommend your increase also. Because you have recommended his increase earlier.